Alright. Let's just take a minute to get ready here. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get started here today with a little game called Battle Brothers, and if you're not familiar with this game, this is a mercenary company building tactical RPG with procedural worlds, brutal combat, permadeath for your characters, and an extremely challenging difficulty that is somehow incredibly addicting. Now, I do have like 240 hours in this game already, and I still think I'm a noob at it. I'd say I'm like a semi-noob at this game, but I just really enjoy it. And we're going to be doing a little new campaign here today. So let's get started, and we're going to go ahead and pick our origin. There's a whole bunch of different origins we can start as in this game. And I'm already seeing a few people in the chat. And we got Doomblades and SK here. I don't like it when brothers battle. Well, we're going to be getting into a few battles today. And each of these unique starts, origins, has different characters and difficulty levels. And they'll also have weird unique traits. So, for example, with the Beast Slayers, people don't trust Beast Hunters. So you'll get 10% worse prices, but whenever you kill a beast-type enemy, you get a chance for additional trophies. And you can also see tracks from further away. So there's a few different options here. We're getting Dovcool in the chat, and this start, I actually have not done this very often. Basically, this has you sacrificing your own guys to build up your party, and I actually have not done this very many times. I really like the Southern Mercenaries and the new company. The Lone Wolf is fun, but I usually don't get very far. Now let's see. With cultists, you get 4 cultists with poor equipment. More cultists may flock to you for free. And Davcool will occasionally demand sacrifices from you, but also bestow boons upon those loyal to him. I do like Beast Slayers too. Should we try Beast Slayers? I feel like it's 3 skulls, so it'll be a really tough start, but you do start with a few decent guys. I was gonna do New Company for the first start, but I think we'll go for Beast Slayers. Let's just get started here. Now, I'm gonna pick this flag, you can pick your banner, and I'm gonna name our group the Headloppers. You can choose which late game crisis you want, so there's basically a noble houses war, orc and goblin invasion, undead rising everywhere, or a holy war between the north and the south. So I'm just going to leave this random. There's also a permanent destruction, so cities can get wiped off the map in the late game. But we're just going to try to reach that. We're going to put economic and combat difficulty on expert. We're going to take Ironman mode. Starting funds, I'm going to do high starting funds because it just kind of eliminates a little bit of just boring grindiness. I mean, this whole game is like a lot of grinding, but I think the high starting funds we're going to do, and we're going to do unexplored map, and there's the seed. If you want to play this yourself, you can put in that seed. And let's get the Headloppers started here. So, yeah. I guess we're going to be hunting beasts. You met the man in his home. He offered food, drink, and the contract at hand. Kill the witch of the forest, and you'll be paid in sum. You and your men set out and did just that, bringing back the wench's head. But your employer only laughed upon your return. He said it was the witch who put him in power, and that you had freed him of his debts to her. That he outsmarted you and your stupid men. His lackeys stepped out of the shadows, their swords already drawn. The ambush started upon the criminal's arrogance and ended with his head cleared from his shoulders, but it came at the cost of many of your fellow beast slayers, leaving only yourself, Grimwald, Lionheart, and Rudolph remaining. Monsters of this world are often kept out of sight. The cruelties of man hide behind blind allegiance, the horrors of beasts behind dark legends. As a leader of a band of beast slayers, it has become steadily more apparent that you can no longer differentiate between the two. If you are to make coin hunting creatures, then you might as well add more to the pot by adding man to the ledger. The most wicked beast is the one that thinks itself more. Alright, so here we are on the world map. We don't know where anything is yet. We start near a town, and we can check there in a second. We're on the coast, so we might get a fishing village. And here's our guys. So let's take a look here. This is Grimwald. He's a night owl, and he has sure footing. So those are nice. Those are nice to see. Pretty average stats. He gets 2 stars in melee, and 1 star in melee defense. Not bad. Let's look at this guy. This guy's afraid of greenskins, so goblins and orcs he'll be more likely to run from the battle. But he's a team player, so that would be good for ranged, although he isn't really a good ranged character. And then here's our archer. This guy is tough. He has hate for beasts as well, so that's really good. He has extra HP and he has extra resolve. So in this game, there's resolve. Basically, it's your men's willingness to fight, and if it breaks, they'll start running from the field, and you can't control them until they calm down and get the courage to fight again. So that's another factor we gotta keep in mind. Now let's see, this guy's gonna be our range dude. Let's see, I'm gonna increase his range damage, his fatigue, and I guess range defense. I've heard some people say don't put points into that, but we got a +3 on that, so I'll get that. And then I'll get him fast adaptation, so every time he misses an attack, he'll get more accuracy on the next one. I like that for my ranged characters. And let's see, this guy, we can also look at their equipment and stuff in a second. I'm just gonna get him health, fatigue, and morale. And then this dude, let's see, he's afraid of greenskins, and he's a team player, but he's not even, you know, he could have a two-handed weapon that might inflict friendly fire. Now, I don't know what you would recommend for first perks. And, looks like SK's talking about the new Baldur's Gate 3 update. Yeah, I gotta really try it again. Yeah, fast adaptation is meta, yeah. Fast adaptation is just good in general, because you know every time you miss, you're gonna have a better chance after that. I guess we could give him 9 lives, so he'll have a bit more survivability. I think we'll go ahead and grab that, and let's see, you get melee attack, some fatigue, and I think I'll take resolve. Now, some people say don't get Colossus right away, but on the other hand, if you get Colossus right away, not only do you start with more health, but you also reduce the chance to sustain debilitating injuries. So if your brother goes down in battle, he might survive the fight, but he'll basically have a permanent injury, and they can be pretty bad and some are not so bad. I feel like let's try getting 9 lives, just so that these guys won't die instantly. Let's give you the bandages. Alright, and we got some wolf pelts and witch hair. We also have this night owl potion that helps us see at night. So if we get a night battle, we can maybe use that. I might just sell it. Let's go to the town of Albeck here. And there is a contract. It's a caravan delivery. And I'll need some time to think about that. Let's take a look at who's for hire. So when you get to a town, you can hire these dudes. This guy's a fisherman, he's for 330. This guy's a day tailor, they're not really that good. And this guy's a beggar, he's probably gonna suck. Now, we're not playing with any mods, and there are mods that change what you can see, but we don't know what traits someone has, so if we want, we can try out. And this guy is lucky and athletic, so actually, those are 2 positive traits. Now let's see, he's got good melee defense, and that's about it. He's kind of mediocre otherwise, but he'll be joining our party. Let's try it. I guess we can try out Guntram. He has nothing going for him. Try out the beggar. He's huge. He does extra melee damage. Alright, you know what? Should we get the beggar? I'm just gonna get him. Like, if these guys die, it's alright. Like, yeah, like you can see, their resolve is terrible, so he'll run really quickly. Otherwise, he's just kinda average. Now let's get some equipment for these dudes. So, there's a lot of fishing nets here. We could get some fishing nets and use them to, like, get people stuck. And that helps a lot in the early game battles. Let's see, I'm going to get... This stuff is expensive, but... Let's give this guy a shield. Actually, let's see, you have a net. Yeah, let's start out with nets. Should we get another net for you? Give you this. Let's see. You can have this. Alright, and let's see, this guy needs a knife. And then the dog, I might give the dog to this dude, Lionheart. So this guy can just focus on shooting arrows. And this guy's a backliner. So, yeah, it makes sense for the backliner to use the dog. Dogs, you just set them down and they'll just chase down enemies and attack them. So it's good for when enemies are fleeing. Yeah. Good stuff. Health is fine, morale too. Melee defense is low. Rough start, yeah. Spear up, men. Yeah, exactly. Spears, especially in the early game, are the best. So, they're expensive. It's 200 apiece. But I think early game, we just want these first 5 dudes to be... Let's see, we could have him hold the net at first. I don't think I'm going to hold on to the nets very long. I just want to use them and lose them. And then we'll switch to the shields. This guy doesn't have a helmet. This guy... We still need 2 more headgear. There's a hat here. I'll give you a hat. Alright. Our little ragtag group is coming together. Let's see, I want to get one more net. I think we can give another net. Yeah, you. Alright, now we can trap all these guys. This guy has a polearm. Yeah, a spear. And this, you can reach over one tile, so he can stand like behind this dude and he can still hit enemies. Alright, so we got some gear. There's a trading caravan, but those can be either easy money or just a total disaster, because you don't know what you're gonna run into and you can't leave the trading caravan once it starts going, so you're just stuck on rails. Fortunately, there's another town here, Grafenhaven, so let's look at this. Alright. And you can read the story here. It seems like, for example, this guy asks, have you ever lost something you loved? You shrug and answer, there was this girl. The man shakes his head. No, not some woman, more important. They stole my demonic statuette. Alright, so some thieves made off with his demonic statuette. We'll negotiate a little more money and then we'll accept this. Let's see, anyone for hire? We could get maybe one more bro in the party. Now, I don't know. Yeah, we're very stoppable. We are unstoppable. We are gonna be very stoppable. We need one more hat. Yeah, I think so, yeah. We still need another piece of headgear here. They're kind of expensive, because there's ambush trade routes. So, when you go to a town, they might have some kind of problem, and you can actually do the quest and solve the problem. But right now, this town is getting their trade routes ambushed, so the prices are higher here. Unfortunately. So like this hat is worth 60, but they're charging 105 for it. I'll take this hood and I'll just put it on him so he has something before we go fight the bandits. Anything else? Yeah, things are expensive here. Let's see, there's a tavern, a barber. Let's look at our guys. Here's Grimwald, Lionhard, Rudolph, Hakon, and Weigald. Alright, cool. Those are our guys. I think we're just going to follow the tracks northwest, and let's go get in our first fight against these lowly thieves. And hopefully... Well, we're gonna find out how this goes. This game has a lot of RNG, And sometimes it doesn't work out very well, and other times it works out very well. It all depends. Let's see. Now there's some high ground here. We can try to take the high ground. Or we can just let them... Let's see. Alright, let's just let them do their thing. I'm gonna take a few shots with my archer here. With the archers, you want to target, like, this guy. He has a dangerous weapon, but he has no headgear or shield. And there's a hit. This guy's gonna move up. Alright. I'm just gonna throw my dagger on you, or, not dagger, my net. Move this guy up. Alright. I don't know, should we get on this little hill here? I feel like maybe this and then spear wall. Yeah, spears you can put in a brace so that anyone who steps into that has a chance to get hit and pushed back. So that's why spears are so good, that you can just put like a low-level guy in a defensive position and he can keep people from closing in. Alright, they're ignoring this dude up top. You... Alright. Let's see, there's a flail guy here. I think I might do the flail guy, because the flails might hit me in the head. Alright, I'm gonna throw the net on him, and then stab this guy. Let me move back here. Alright. Kill. There we go. We do have our dog. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I send out the dog. I want these guys to start running, and then the dog can chase them down, and we can take their loot. Alright. Looks like this guy's helmet has been removed. Nice kill. So you can see, when we kill an enemy, all these guys get these little white flags. That means that they're getting nervous about continuing to fight, and they're thinking about running. And it's also happening for us. Let's see. This guy... I'm gonna throw that on you. Alright. We used our nets. Okay. And my archer is surrounded, so this is not good for him. 42%. Alright, I went for the puncture. These are just lowly thieves. Yeah, these are just lowly bandits, but when it's the first fight, it's always scary. Let's see. If we get a good start, that would be really nice. I'm gonna go for this dude with no helmet. This guy's about to die. Yeah, there he goes. Now, he might not be fully dead. He might just be injured. But we don't know for now. Alright, let me stabby you. Miss. I might take out the war dog soon. Nice. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, now my guys are starting to run here. So this is a great start. Okay, yeah, we totally lost our first fight. Oh my god. Only one guy's Hakon is standing strong. Okay, we got that guy to run. Watch Hakon just kills everybody. Yeah, let's see. This game is really hard. Alright, the dog came out because the guy went down. Alright. I guess we have no choice but to try to hit this guy. Now he's running. The dog is fighting. These three guys can't... Come on. Alright, come on, Wiggold. Don't run. Let's go, dog! Let's go! The dog just made them all scared! They're all running because of the dog, dude. This is how strong dogs are. Yeah, Mr. Hack-On here just carried the whole thing. Dude, Jaeger the War Dog, dude. MVP. Alright, I guess let's just say it's over. Before any of the ones that are running get their nerve and come back to fight. Alright, so basically these two guys, this guy got traumatized after having a near-death experience, basically, and he has way bad resolve. We might have to retire him. And then this guy has a partially collapsed lung, so he has permanent minus 40% fatigue. So these guys got fucked up, and this guy died. Alright, so we got our boar spear, though. We got a nice dagger, a nice golden dong. So we got some nice loot, and we actually did win our first battle, albeit with some nasty casualties. But let's bring back the, oh yeah, Rudolph the Ox just left. He just disappeared during the night. There's another thing that happens. While you're on the map, there's all these random events that will happen. And this game has a lot of reading in it. You don't actually... Eventually you kind of learn what does what, and you don't have to, like, actually read the text fully every time. But the writing is actually really good. Like, it's very entertaining, like, the writing style. Alright, let's rest up. And this dude, I'm gonna probably... Okay, you got yourself a level up, so let's give you some resolve, melee skill, and melee defense. He has 2 stars in melee defense. So I think, yeah. And then, let's see, what perk should we give you? We could give him Colossus. Let's just give him 9 lives. A lot of times I get Colossus first. But this time, I'm gonna try 9 lives instead. Let's see. I think you could use a little shield. Actually, you're gonna get the boar spear. Alright, we need to find some bros. This was a tough start, but it's not the end of the world. Drive off brigands. Alright, we need to hire someone. There's a lot of fishermen in this town. There's a historian. There's a monk. There's also a killer on the run. Yeah, we can get one more bro. Which of these should I get? Should I try him out? The fishermen look promising. They have like this guy's a hat and a decent shirt and a net. We have weapons, so it's okay if they don't have a weapon. Then there's Winrich. Is it worth using the tryout just to make sure? I'm kind of looking at the killer on the run. Like, just based on starting gear, I think one of these fishermen would suffice. Let's do the tryout. Ah, he's insecure. Okay, that's not good. Let's try the other fisherman here, Winrich. I'm going to use the tryout. He has nothing going for him. This guy's swift but has fear of greenskins. I don't want bro that's not gonna be good. Alright, I'm not gonna do any more tryout. Let's just get the killer on the run and see. He has bloodthirsty. So basically all kills are fatalities if the weapon allows. Yeah, that's nice to have. So now let's see here. I think we need another shield. But this place has ambush trade routes. Yeah. Let's check this. It's a caravan. 520. Should we gamble on the caravan? I don't think we're ready for that. It could be easy money though. It could be enough that we can get another bro. YOLO. I'm YOLOing it. Alright, we're gonna get an ambition. Since we're beast slayers, we're gonna go ahead and set our task to hunting down 5 packs of wild beasts. And the beast slayers head out on their caravan mission. This is a 2-day trek, and we have no idea. We're just going into the wilderness, so we're just gonna see what happens. Looks like an old watchtower there, and another village or town here. Let's keep going. And, how are we doing on equipment? This guy's a spear. We could give him this thing. This is a spear mace. Cool. Yeah, you'll have the spear mace. We can also sell the wolf pelts and stuff that I'm carrying at some point. But we'll hang on to them for now. Looks like another town. And I think one thing that's really interesting about this game is how, like, simple it is in a way in how it's made. Like, there we go. Sweet. So that worked out just fine. But there isn't a lot of, like, animations in this game. It's a lot of, like, still sprites that are just kind of moving around, but it still looks gorgeous. Like, it has a very nice art style, I think. Alright, there's a few contracts there. Let's wait for a little bit until dawn. Okay, we can get another dude. This guy I'm gonna have to retire, I think. He's, what is his he has 29 fatigue. Yeah, I think... What else does it... Yeah. Alright, I think we're... Should we just get rid of this guy, or should we hang on to him? We don't really have that many people now, though. I'll have to think about it. Let's just see what we get here. Alright, there's a thief. Thieves are pretty good, as I understand it. Miner. Alright, let's try him out. He has nothing. Okay, let's try him out. He's brave. I say we take the thief. Okay. Alright, actually... It's pretty not bad. I think this dude could be... This dude could be like a combo character. It only costs you a small amount to retire a bad character. You pay them like a compensation fee, and sometimes I think if you don't pay the compensation fee for firing them from the company, it might lower the morale for your other guys, so they might get a little cranky. And the morale is shown by this little face on the characters, so like this guy is in good spirits, this guy is content, and this guy is dissatisfied, the collapsed lung dude. So that's how that works. This guy is a much better character. I'm going to let's put knives in our guys' pockets so we can farm armor from dudes. And what I mean by that is you destroy armor by hitting it with normal weapons, but daggers let you kill enemies while avoiding the armor. So we can surround bandits and basically stab them to death and take the armor off of them. Alright. There's another guy here. Let's just take him and see what we get. He's ailing and club-footed, and he just kind of sucks. Yeah, he's not that good. But that's what you get. Alright. What's going on here? It's well supplied, but has disappearing villagers. Let's hang on to this stuff. Let's do another thing. Hunt down what's terrorizing the town. This might be some wolves, or it might be some ghouls or something, but let's take a look. Okay, here's the tracks. We're gonna head west into the mountains and figure out what's been terrorizing Salzburg. It's webnecks. There's 6 of them, and there's 6 of us. Let's give this a shot. I think we can do this. Okay, we're in kind of like a rocky mountain terrain here. And as you can see, everywhere that you go on the map, like if I'm in the mountains, when I spawn into the battle, it will be sort of mountainous terrain. It's the same thing for if you... Oh, I took this guy's weapon away. That's funny. Let's just deploy the dog with this guy. You can just hang out back there. dog is gonna spring forth into action. Alright. Alright. Okay. These spiders are, like, kind of flimsy, but they can get you stuck in a poisonous web. So that's... oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's gonna go for this dude back here. Enemies will usually prioritize your weakest character, which is this dude. Yeah, I forgot to give him a... I gave him Willibald, his weapon. Because this guy's a bit better. Let's see. Get you out of that. I don't know, should we move back? Like, we came up here. Let's just do this. Okay. Alright. There's a kill. Finally. Alright. Punch the spider. Yes, we have a guy punching on Ironman expert mode. You can tell I'm great at this game. I actually had some good runs when I was playtesting for this, so hopefully I can recreate that, but at the moment it's not looking great. Yeah, this might have been too tough, we'll see. We're gonna find out. Miss, that's not what we need. That's dead. Let me hit this guy back. I can't move up though. Okay. I can't hit anything with this freaking guy. It looks like a pole arm, but you can't hit over people with it, which is annoying. Yeah, another thing that happens in web-necked fights is they'll start spawning from eggs. So somewhere on the map there will be an egg sack, and it'll spawn a certain amount of extra guys in as the fight goes on. It's not unlimited, but it does make it a little more challenging. Okay. Darn it, yeah. Alright, let's see. More Spideys coming in from the side. But yeah, how many hours, I think Doomblades, you said that you played this a good amount, so I wonder how far you've gotten into it. I have a save file that's like 300 days or something, my like original run on this game. And I got like some pretty cool gear and stuff on my bros in that run. I felt pretty good. But yeah, leveling up is pretty slow process. Yeah, we lost this guy. I don't think this was a very good start, even if we lose this, so... Let's see. This would count towards our goal, though, of kill wild beasts that are accosting civilization. Yeah, this game, though, teaches you that sometimes it's fun to lose. That's sort of the tagline for Battle Brothers. You will get destroyed, and it will be fun. Let's see here. I'm gonna hit this guy now. Okay, fail. There's a hit. Stop the poisoning. Yeah, as long as somebody survives long enough that we can get some good bros. I need some 3-star bros, that's what I need. That guy went down. Yeah, I don't think this is looking very good for us. This guy is like on 4 HP. Yeah, watch the MVP as the dog again. Alright, let's see. How's he doing? Pretty bad. But this spider is running. Alright, there's 4 spiders left. Or web necks. Day 100 is an achievement on Ironman. Yeah, if we could make it 100 days on Ironman, that's impressive. But yeah, I had a few really good runs in the past few days on Ironman mode, and sometimes things just work out like... Dude, look at this dog. This dog is insane. Best fighter on the team. Alright. We might actually survive. We'll have to see. Okay, it looks like that one's running. Why are you running? Alright. There we go, that one's dead. Okay, holy moly, I think that's it. It's over. Yep. We lost 3 dudes, level 1, level 1, level 1. But Hakon is still here, Willibald, and Collapsed Lung Guy. So somehow we actually won, and we defeated our first pack of roving beasts, so I guess we are beast slayers! We are indeed beast slayers. Holy shit, these guys are in bad shape. This guy I'm gonna have to retire, but for now we'll just keep him around. Okay, we got some money. Can we hire somebody? Let's take the miner. He is playing blocks and checkers. He is in the mine. Alright, melee skill, range skill. This guy would be a... I'm gonna call this guy... combo meal. Because he might be a combination ranged and melee. What I like to do is when they have good ranged, or like some decent balance in ranged and melee, I like to give them some javelins or like throwing axes. The dogs, I don't think... The dogs don't level up, but there is like an armored version of a dog and an unarmored version. So you can get, I think you can get armor for the dog, but it doesn't have its own level up. That would be sick though if you could just put perk points into the dog. Now let's see, I'm gonna put a hood on you, and let's give you the dog. Alright. Alright. We need more contracts. We need more money. I need to drive off some brigands. I need some, like, peaceful, easy stuff to do first. I need, like, go find me the ruins over here or whatever. There's, like, find a location, deliver a box, like, deliver cargo. There's, like, stuff we can do where we don't have to fight anybody and still get paid. That's what we gotta do. And we're almost out of food. What do you guys got? Drive off brigands. I don't want to fight brigands right this second. Get some grain and some bread. I guess we could sell these. There isn't anything bad here, is there? No, there is. Ambush trade routes and raided. Oh, jeez. There's a miller. We don't have the money to hire him, though. Like, technically we could, but we need to pay our guys, too. We gotta keep ourselves stocked up on food, stocked up on armor, tools, supplies, weapons, medical supplies as well, so they can heal. Some nomads are coming this way. Now, what we could do is try to bring these nomads up the road. And there's a trading caravan with 11 guys over there. There's also these peasants, but I don't think they'll help us that much. There's cutthroats and an outlaw there. That's scary. Alright, they're gonna beat up on those peasants. Poor peasants. Alright, well, we never said that we're heroes. We're not out here to defend the innocent all the time. We're here to make coin. We're mercenaries. And we're beast hunting mercenaries. We're the head loppers. So we're trying to lop the heads off of all the beasts and get paid for it. That's what we do. The 2nd Regiment of Tarwa is here, so that means the town... There's a southern city down here, and they will always have some quests. So let's see what they got. And hunt down what's terrorizing the folks, and drive off nomads. Alright. We could heal this dude. This dude has broken ribs. Yeah, that's also affecting his max fatigue. And then, let's see, there's an armorer here. We can't really afford much. I think, let's go ahead and just sell these wolf pelts. There's a night owl elixir. I'm just gonna sell that too. I don't really plan on using that. And let's try to get another dude. There's a butcher here. In southern city-states, you can actually get slaves. So, slaves are called indebted, and you don't pay them. But they also have kind of like pretty bad stats, obviously. But it's cool that you don't have to pay them. You can use slaves in this game to fight for you. Yes. There's a caravan hand here, but he's kind of expensive. I think I'm just gonna test my luck on the bros. Doesn't matter if he's bad. He's gluttonous and superstitious, so nothing good. He has 3 stars in resolve. But other than that, he's kind of just meat, so I'll call him Brave Meat. And Brave Meat, A-Man Brave Meat will get a spear. And we could get an indebted. Like, we could just get ourselves one of these dudes, and then we don't have to pay them. I don't know, it seems unethical, but... Now, okay, hunt down what terrorizes. This might be doable. If it's hyenas, we might be able to do this. Screw it, let's try it. Let's try it out. Hold on, let's see. Should I get some more gear? How are my guys doing? Not very good on gear. Their armor absolutely sucks. You get these padded vests, we need to repair them a bit. But that'll protect them. That'll stop them from dying in one hit. This is 25. This is 60 tier armor. Honestly though, Hakon, I want to keep you alive the most. You've been the best character on the team. Okay. Could use a shield for this dude. Can I get a shield? Ah, they're kind of expensive. We can't quite afford it. It is what it is. Let's go find these hyenas or whatever. Now, yeah, it's 3 hyenas. Now, we could try luring these guys back. Like, there's a 2nd Regiment of Tarwa over there. If we can get them into those guys. Hey! I'm being chased by hyenas! Help! We could probably be fine on our own, but I'm just trying to get the attention of these 2nd Regiment dudes. Alright, come on. And this is some of the Battle Brothers gameplay, is just when you're on the map trying to maneuver around. Okay. Here we go. There we go. We don't even have to fight them. Look at these dudes. They have freaking cannons. Alright, we're just gonna... Let's actually spear wall. I think it's a good idea against hyenas, because they're just gonna cover ground. They're just gonna come rushing towards us. Yeah, there's only 3 of them. Alright. Looks like this one's going around here. I'll just spear wall. Let's let the soldiers do their thing. We don't have to personally kill the hyenas. If they kill them, we won't get the loot or experience, but we will get the money. And we just need money. We just need money and bros and basic equipment at the start of the game. Alright, this one's already dead. Once that white flag appears, that means they're running. This guy just shot it with his freaking hand cannon. That's sick. Alright, let's kind of shift some dudes around. Okay. And I gotta say, I love the art style in this game. I think this game, while it has a very sort of simple presentation, the art style is so good and matches the like the tone of the game really well. It's actually really interesting because it's kind of cartoonish and cute, but I think that's intentional because the setting is so violent and dark. There's a lot of dark, grim, medieval brutality in this setting, so I like that it's sort of cartoonish. I guess a more realistic game, it would be kind of too dark, like seeing people's like get all these injuries from fighting and stuff. But we got these hyenas dead to rights. This dude's doing friendly fire. Let's just run it down. Try to get some XP for my guys. And, yeah, the southern city-states will have all these, like, gunpowder weapons. So this is a fire lance. It'll shoot in 2 tiles, like a blast of fire. This is the hand cannon, though, or the handgun. And that's really strong. Let's kill this thing, and there we go. We got even a little bit of loot for what it's worth. Let's get our money. Alright, our second pack of roving beasts has been slain. I feel like we're not making much progress, but we are making steady progress. Okay, here's a delivery. Alright, let's take this to the north. Get a shield. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's take this package to Salzburg. We're going back to Salzburg for this one. Let's see, I wonder if we just go straight north. We'll probably take the road, because this is probably like just a ton of mountains. And yeah, the music is great, the writing is very entertaining. There's a great sense of humor that kind of counterbalances the dark and brutal gameplay. You know, these guys are chasing us, they're not gonna catch us. You can't catch us, we're too fast. Oh shit, okay. Alright, we might be able to deal with this along... Okay. Hey, what's up? I can't stay because I'm working, but I stopped to say hi. Well, thank you so much, Alisanti. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. We're gonna be getting ready to fight some nomads here. Let's get ourselves ready. Now, they have slings. They have slings, so the right move might actually be to advance up to them, because otherwise they're just gonna hang back. And slings have unlimited ammunition, so they can just keep shooting forever. And alright, yeah, they're gonna start, and they have the good slings too. Not too many shields. There's only one guy with a shield here, so that's good. Alright. They're kind of hiding in these bushes. The good thing we got the caravan guard here. This guy looks pretty solid. You... Spear brace. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Next turn. They're going to shoot their rocks. And slings can also leave you dazed. And when you're dazed, I think it just like lowers the chance that you hit or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Doomblades can correct me in the chat, but the main thing I know is that they have the unlimited ammo. Alright. I don't know if we should... Because these guys have clubs, they can stun us. Alright, this guy's gonna move. Yeah, this guy's in a spear brace, so if I move here, he has a chance to hit me back. I don't want that. Let's close in on the slinger back here so he can't shoot. Let's go, boys. This guy has a little flag next to him, and that means he's, like, motivated. He's ready to go. His resolve is high. Alright. Okay, he tries... Yeah, nomads will throw sand in your eyes to try to get one over. Alright. Next turn. Now hopefully we start getting some hits in on him. Okay. But man, this game is brutal when you like lose a guy that you put so many hours into, and he was with your company for like, you know, weeks and weeks of in-game time, and then one day you lose him and it's like, shit. It's brutal. Let's see. Let's drop the dog in. Let's go, Jaeger. Nice. Gets a little bite there. Alright, caravan hand closing in. It's always good to use the AI, the friendly AIs when you see them on the map. Okay. Which way should I go with you? I guess this way. Oh, brutal. It's a caravan hand there. Alright. Okay. Dog. Bite. Nice. Dog gets a kill. Dude, I love this dog. Jaeger the war dog. He is the strongest character we have. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z Kai-Bu Saga? Can't say I have. Maybe. I'm not sure. I do know in Dragon Ball Z there's a character called King Kai. So I'm like, yeah, he's my homie. Now let's see. Let's get... There we go. We broke his resolve. Once enemies start running, you don't have to keep hitting them. I'd say focus on the ones that are still fighting, because these guys will basically, if you try to move away from an enemy while you're in melee range of them, you'll get an opportunity attack. I think Baldur's Gate 3 has the same exact thing. Some of these guys are getting low health on both sides. Alright. See, there, he tried to run, but he got opportunity attacked and got his butt kicked. Nice dog. Nice. Alright, come on. Oh. I think that was a caravan hand. Alright, see, these dudes are running. Move down. Get the slinger here. Good job. He's closed in. And the caravan hand. I feel like this guy came in way too late. He should have been there earlier. But overall, this fight has gone just fine. Alright, now we've surrounded him. He doesn't have any really good armor on, otherwise I would try to hit him with daggers. The AI might just kill him first, though. There we go, yeah. Last guy. Okay. Run him down. Let's take... He has a spear and a shield. And he's totally surrounded, so this guy is screwed. And there we go. Man, Lionheart the Hunter got hit again. Or this guy went down. Pierced leg muscles, pierced arm muscles, and a missing ear. That's brutal. He got his ear ripped off and his arm and legs pierced. Yeah, the dog is OP. Alright, well, this guy... This was the guy with the collapsed lung. Holy crap. You are in bad shape, brother. This guy's been through a lot. Let's get melee this. Let's get this and fatigue. Hack on this guy. This guy is my athletic and lucky dude. I think I want to get lucky for him. Or what was it? Not lucky. What am I saying? Student. I think let's get student so he'll level up a bit faster. This guy has really good range skill. Yeah, I think you're gonna be a melee or combo dude. Alright, I'm gonna call you a combo meal. And I'll get fast adaptation. Fast adaptation also is good for any backline character. It's good in general, but pole arms I like to have it on. This is... boom. You can have this. This dude, you're totally done. You're absolutely messed up. I'm just gonna pay him his compensation. That's the least we can do for him after he went through all of that. Okay, we have to deliver the cargo, right? Yeah. Oh god, orcs are not something I want to face right now. Yeah, we're not doing an orc killer company. We're beast hunters. I guess orcs are kind of like beasts, but they're their own thing. Alright, how many crowns? Secure the tomb. Okay, that might be a little challenging. There's a miner here. I'm just gonna hire him. We just need another dude in the company now. 2 stars in melee, 3 stars in fatigue. Not bad. He's faint-hearted, so he has a little bit less resolve, but overall that's not too bad because he started with a high resolve value anyways. At least relatively speaking. Alright. All we have is spear bros and a spetum wielder. Let's see. This place has been raided. And the villagers are terrified. Let's see. We could drive off brigands. I wanted to get more beast hunting contracts. So like where towns are getting... Oh, shoot. These orcs are coming right at us. I forgot about them. Okay. Oh! Okay, there's 5 dudes here. Do you want to fight the orcs? Should we fight the orcs? We'd get 5 solid dudes on our side. So it'd be 10 versus 7. And they have but they do have an orc berserker, which is kind of scary. I don't see any reason why I should bother with that, actually. The orc berserker is too scary. Let's go this way. And you can see we're like uncovering more of the map. So this is like the southern deserts. This will be like the temperate area, and then there's a whole northern area with barbarians and snowy lands and all of that. What do we got? Thugs and raiders. That's not good. Oh, move! Go, go, go! Why are you moving so slow? Sometimes you will get stuck on random... Let's join in on this, and then we'll turn around and fight the other guys. Holy moly. Okay, so we just walked into a battle. So there's already a battle going on between these brigands and these soldiers. So they're already in the midst of fighting when we show up. We're gonna come in from the side and we get a few kills, we get some experience, maybe a bit of loot. And then we'll get these guys to help us with the other brigands. Yeah, it looks like they already took out 2 of the brigands. Alright, boys. And I think one of the reasons this game I find it so addicting is that it basically simulates the same part of your brain. It stimulates the same part of your brain that like slot machines use. Like, you have that feeling of you just want to test the odds and be like, will this work? Will I get the loot? Will I win this fight? And I don't know, it's just got this like very brutal early game, and I like how you can have a dude who just has like a sackcloth and a knife in his hand, and like that's all you got. Like, you can start with such a weak character. Oh, is this... What the heck is going on here? Alright. Let's go over here. There's only 2 left. I can't hit that dude. I guess I gotta use these buttons to, like, move up and down. Yeah. Alright. We didn't get anything, but that's fine. Alright, the Crimson Daggers are our buddies here. Let's see if these brigands try to mess with us. Let's take this fight. Alright, nice, look at that opening shot. Almost deleted that low-level guy. Now, these are some higher-level brigands, so these are the raiders. And basically, these guys have the gear that you want to have sort of by the mid-game. Like, they have, like, you know, the mid-game level armor, so they'll have, like, chainmail and iron helmets and higher quality weapons and so on. Like, but then again, you'll have, like, some thugs who just have sackcloths and wooden flails. Alright, good thing we got these friendlies supporting us. We're just gonna spear wall here. Yeah, I like that this guy is a polearm, but he can still spear wall as well. And that's gonna be it for this turn. But yeah, the way that these guys have their equipment on is what I want all my guys to look like. By the, you know, maybe by the end of this stream today, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, good. This guy dropped a net. And shields are very strong because shields can fully block damage. Now, shields can be broken off if they get hit enough times, but they are really good in this game. Alright. Let's see, you move up here, give him a stab. He doesn't have a helmet on. There we go. Let's see. Go, dog. Alright. Alright, dog, go. Okay, almost got the kill there. This guy's running. This guy's trapped. Nice. Holy moly. Okay, they're all running. Why are you running? Now, let's see. Do I have a knife on you? No, I don't. I'll just get the kill there. Alright, this guy's trapped. I'm checking to see if I have any knives, but I don't, so I'm just gonna get the kill. He's trying to run, but you can't run. We caught you like a little fish. And he's like, get me out of here! Get me out! And we're like, no. Yeah, that's right. Oh, brutal. Freaking chopped his head off. But there we go. Nice. And this one's full quality, too. We don't even have to repair it. We got a falchion, a short sword, 2 mail shirts, some javies, some loot, and there's a nice little win. Now, who's my combo meal? Okay, you there. I don't know. Let's see. That's at 40. I want you to have some more resolve. And that's good melee defense skill rolls. That's 3, so I'll get that. Alright. I'll give you fast adaptation, and I'll give you the javelins. There. Let's see, should we have you... Maybe you can have a sword for this guy? Alright, cool, cool. And... how's everybody else doing? Not too bad. Okay, now let's get the good armor. So, Hakon. Nice, you got some chainmail. We need to get some better helmets for everyone. Hans, level 1. That's totally broken. Okay, I think this is good. Alright. Now let's see, what were we doing? We were looking for a new town. Okay. After the battle is over, you find Hans on his knees, his body swaying back and forth as he nurses a wound. You hear muffled cries in between all too loud moans. Approaching, you ask the man if he is alright. He shakes his head, explains this was his first taste of real vicious combat. It was not what he expected, and it isn't sure if he can continue. There isn't a soul out here who isn't scared. Alright. Hans gains 2 resolve. So yeah, every character, based on their background, so like whether they're a thief or you know, a trader or a bricklayer or whatever, they'll all have different unique events that occur for them. And you might even choose a character just because you want the unique events. Alright, we gotta follow the tracks and return something. Let's see here. I guess we could sell these for now. We could also hold on to this until we get to an alchemist in the south, and then they can maybe, they can do something with it. Anything I should get here? No good helmets, man. We need good helmets. Let's do another quest. It's actually nice we've survived this long, but my goal is to finish our first ambition, at least, is to defeat the packs of wild beasts. Let's go beat up some thieves. And let's see. Okay. Alright, they're coming up from the bottom. Alright, my combo meal. You gonna come down here. And at night, you're gonna have less visibility for your archers and stuff, so it's a little more challenging. But yeah, I want this... I really like having a guy who can throw javelins and then switch to a sword or a mace or something like that. That's why I want to keep that dude alive. Miss. Miss. We got the fast adaptation. There we go. Alright, yeah, I don't know, something like that. Let's just let them move up. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. This is why spears are so good. Alright. Oh wait, can I hit him? Yes, I can. I almost skipped that too. Another dude coming up. Nice. Okay, good. We hit 2 dudes there. Alright, I'm gonna keep you in the spear brace. Just keep them from advancing while we whittle down these dudes. Yeah, playing defensive on this. Okay. Nice. 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 Okay. This guy's looking pretty bad. Should I keep him here? Because these two are going to come in and try to take on my javelin thrower. I'll just keep him there protecting that flank. But man, There's a game that they claimed a lot of inspiration for this, called XCOM, which is a pretty well-known game. You might have heard of it, but it's like, it's basically this type of, like, you build a company and it's permadeath and you fight turn-based, like, tactical battles. But it's like humans versus aliens. There we go. And I've never played those games, but I've heard they're really good. There we go, this guy's fleeing. Axeman. Perfect. Only a few left. Oh, brutal. Okay. Let's see. That guy's running. Miss. Let's go for the hit. There. Okay. Good kill. That guy's running. Only one guy is still fighting. And this dude is not giving up the fight. There, he's down. Okay. Okay. Send you here. Okay, he's running. He doesn't have any good armor, though. Or a helmet. But let's see if we can get the pitchfork. Oh, chopped his head off. Hans died. I don't even remember what he was doing. Let's collect our pay. This, look at those level ups. Okay, sweet. You're my combo meal. I'll do this. I'll get you fatigue. And let's get you some health. Alright, so we could go, yeah, we have 2 combo meal type dudes. For this, we want quick hands. We want this. This. And this, I think. And then this guy. Look at how many stars. This guy's brave meat. He's not brave heart. He's brave meat. And, let's just get Colossus, like, that just gives us more health. This dude... Yeah, this guy's pretty good. He's brave. Let's see. I'll give you 9 lives. Why not? Okay. Let's bring this back to the town. How much is this game? I think that this is like... I could double check. It's like 20, 30 bucks on Steam, something like that, I would have to guess. But yeah, let's see if we can get another dude. There's a thief here. He doesn't have anything special. This guy has hate for beasts. That's what we want. We want someone who hates beasts. Plus 10 resolve against beasts. 1 star in melee. We have a 55 level armor here, so I guess we could just start him off with that. We got a woodcutter's axe. Let's just give him this. Also, my guys should all have knives on them, so we can get armor if we want. Off of dudes. Okay. That's all I got for this dude. Okay, I think I'll skip the thief and just hold on to my money. Let us continue our journey. But yeah, I think that, there's like... This is one of those games that kind of, there's a lot of mechanics to like learn, and there's people on YouTube who make content, you know, like tutorials and guides and so on. But this is a citadel. You don't get quests at citadels unless you're like aligned with the faction that owns it. So let's keep going. We're heading north. There's another town. There's another citadel here. Get the men's spirits up. There's also rumors at the tavern. The dead ain't really dead. Sometimes they come back to haunt the living. Don't believe me? Just head over to Ognestead and see for yourself. Yeah. Alright. We need more money so we can recruit more dudes. So we can kill more beasts. Still gotta kill 3 more packs of beasts and then we get our... Here's Ognestead. I guess the undead are around here. Do a delivery mission. We gotta go all the way down to Dornan for this. Why not? And, yeah. We're also running low on tools. But man, I think the headloppers still need to find some guys that are really strong. I want to get a 3-star melee dude somewhere. But until then, we're just going to keep grinding on up. And yeah, the DLCs are also very much worth getting for this game. Like, I think that all the DLCs for this add something worthwhile. So you get the north with the barbarians, you get the south with the nomads, and there's like arenas you can fight in and stuff. All kinds of different monsters get added in. While browsing the town's markets, a man in silk approaches. He's wearing a grin with more glitter than Chomp, and each of his fingers are adorned to glint. I see you're the adventuring sort. You wouldn't give me that raging hyena fur without some gal. I'll give you 500. Sure, deal. Why not? Take it. And there we go. Nice, now we got some money. Let's see. So yeah. There are also tiers to recruits, so like at the bottom would be your beggars and drunks and so on, just cripples and beggars, and then at the top would be like adventurous noble. This guy is really expensive, but clearly pretty good, and they're gonna have good stats as well. I don't see anyone here I'd like to hire. Look at this guy, 10,000 for this guy, an oath taker. There's a caravan hand here, and he actually has good armor. I'll try him out. He doesn't have anything going for him, though. Neither does this guy. Should we take him anyways? He might be good. Yes! Yes, this is what I wanted. A 3-star melee character. His name's also Hakon. That's kind of confusing. Does anybody want to be named? I can name the bros after people in the chat, so... who wants, this guy? Hakon the Solid Lad. Yeah, just sound off in the chat if you want to be named. If you want a brother named after you. And then you can be in the playthrough. I think that's a fun thing to do. Let's see, this guy came with really good armor. I'm gonna keep the really good armor on him. Let's see. We need to get a helmet or two. Nice, there we go. And what weapon? I guess we could give him this. Yeah, let's give him that. Let's get some more helmets. Alright, I just spent a good amount of money on helmets, but I think it'll be worth it. We need some better headgear. After all. Alright, let's see. I think everybody is looking solid here. Let's give you a knife. Actually, we have a better knife here. Alright, everybody has a knife. We need to get some work now. Day to the southwest. Sure, let's go deliver this box down to Camp Water. And yeah, we're starting to run. We're out of tools and we're almost out of food. And some brigands just attacked me while my hand was away from the keyboard. Okay, these guys look like they mean business. This guy has a freaking long axe. Alright, I don't know if we should fight this. Let's fall back. Let's fall back a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raiders. I'm seeing 1, 2 shields. Alright. Let's just see how this goes. I don't know if this is worth it. But who knows, we might get lucky. It's all a gamble. Get in spear position. If we can get the long axe, that would be huge. Alright, we miss, of course. Alright. Okay, let's just stay in the spear wall here. This is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about this pole axe. Oh my gosh. It just broke off my shield. There's a good hit. There's a kill. That's what we need. Oh, jeez. This guy's gonna start whacking us. Yeah, I think we gotta close the distance with this guy. Oh man, I don't know if I should unleash the dog early or if I should wait a little bit. Let's just wait a little bit. Let's go here. Let's back up so we don't get hit. Oh jeez. Yeah, he's gonna go for that guy. Amen, the brave meat. I don't know if you're along for this world, buddy. Just fight bravely. Ah, he's gone. And he's gone. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, it's 5v5. Let's go for the stun. Nice, we stunned him. Man, this poleaxe guy, I gotta focus in on him. If we went around the side like this. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. No, because then he's gonna be... This guy will get hit by 1, 2, 3 different guys if he does that. I'll just keep him here for now. And now I'm gonna... Let's put the dog on this side. Okay, he just goes there. Alright. I thought the dog would maybe go around this side. Oh man, Jaeger. No! Our brave dog! Yeah. The dog won't survive many direct hits. Unfortunately. Perfect. There's a good kill. Let's see. Oh man, we gotta hit that guy. Nice hit. Alright. 5v4, let's see what happens. And one of our guys goes down. Shoot. I think that was Hack-On. My good dude. Oh no. Okay. Good, we hit the helmet off the poleaxe guy. Nice! This guy's looking scary, the sword and shield dude. Oh, brutal. It's like a crossbow bolt. Hold fast, men! Miss. No. No! Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh god. 3v3. We gotta finish this dude off and then... Oh my gosh. Oh. No. No! You can't be missing! There! Okay, I'm gonna stabby. Oh, I should have maybe moved him down, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely not worth the fight. I don't think this fight was worth it, but honestly, I just want to take some risks and have some fun today. Yeah, I think we're screwed, guys. I think we might be screwed. Yeah, this dude is too strong. And this guy's running. Oh my god, they chopped his head off. Alright, so it was definitely not worth it. We lost our whole party except one dude. Oh gosh. Oh, there was a supply caravan right here. Alright, so that wasn't worth it. Man, I feel like we've been just struggling to get off the ground with this run. But, I mean, this guy is actually pretty solid. Let's see, we got +4 to... Hold on. Alright, we'll just do that. I'll get him gifted and just level him up again. So let's do this. Alright, the solid lad. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep rebuilding our party. I kind of feel like starting a new run now that I think about it. I think yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Who did we have left? Hack-On with the company for 10 days. Took part in 8 battles and had 9 kills. The most powerful opponent he vanquished was a brigand raider. So yeah, let's do another start. So I'm gonna end the head loppers run. We got 22 points. But the guys quit and they went back to their old jobs, or at least the one guy who didn't die in that battle. And I'm gonna actually just go ahead and start a new one. Now, we could do Beast Slayers again, or we could do something different. So, we could do Gladiators. Gladiators, we start with 3 really solid dudes. There's a Peasant Militia. I don't really like this one because I feel like you just start with a bunch of weak dudes. And it's kind of difficult to get them started off. We could do New Company or Southern Mercenaries. Let's maybe try Southern Mercenaries. Why not? Let's do the Southern Mercenaries start. I quite like this one. Let's give it a Southern banner, and what should we call ourselves? I don't know, the Desert Blades. There we go. Expert, high funds, Ironman, unexplored. SK says vote Gladiator, but I just saw that. Okay, should we you want to do Gladiator? Let's do Gladiator. Yeah. Let's do Gladiator. Now these guys, so yeah, we start with 3 experienced gladiators with good equipment, but very high daily wages, so we need to really get a lot of money. Each gladiator has a unique trait in combat. You can never have more than 12 men in your roster, and if all of your 3 starting men should die, the campaign ends. So, yeah. Let's do the gladiators. And yeah, with these guys, we need to make sure we have a lot of money to pay them, because if we can't pay them, they're gonna get cranky. And the South just has a lot of cool items and enemies and stuff that I like. Like, you can see the gunpowder and so on. Alright, here's the opening text. You can read this if you wish, but I'm gonna get started here. And let's see who we got. We got Tamim the Lion. So you can see, he's got a scimitar, a net, 225 helmet, 100 armor, 3 stars in melee attack, 2 in melee defense. This guy is sort of the tank. And this guy has a dagger. So they all kind of have like a unique fighting style that they start with. Let me start out by doing this, this, and this, and then, ooh, this, and let's see, fatigue or health. Let's just get that health up. Let's go ahead and get 9 lives, and maybe we just start with gifted so that we just boost their stats as much as we can early on. I think some to resolve is also useful, at least 40 in resolve. This dude is kind of my tank, so let's take a look at him. Yeah, a lot of health, a lot of resolve, a lot of fatigue. Alright. There we go. I'm just gonna start out with gifted. Actually, we got pretty good rolls there for that and that. Okay. And then our last dude, he has a really high initiative. Alright. 9 lives and gifted. I'm gonna... Oh, I got quick hands for him by accident. That's fine. Alright, whatever. I guess we can try to make him sort of a ranged character or something. Alright. Hunt down what terrorizes. Drive off nomads, so Probably gonna be hyenas, and then we got nomads. Let's try to get one more guy. There's a thief. I'll take the thief. And there's a caravan hand for 180. I'll take these two. The thief is disloyal. That's not great. Oh yeah, let's look at the perks. Tamim is an arena fighter, so he has +5 resolve. And he has glorious resolve. He will reroll every failed morale check for a second chance. That's sick. This guy has glorious endurance. He gains 5% damage reduction with every hit taken, up to a limit of 25%. Pretty cool. He also has sure footing, so extra melee defense, plus the resolve. Then this guy's glorious quickness. Upon killing an enemy on their turn, this character immediately regains 1 action point. And he also has a high initiative, so this guy will be good for attacking quickly and trying to kill an enemy before they can do anything. He's also lucky and determined, so he'll start combat at confident morale, and he has a 10% chance to have any attacker require 2 successful attack rolls in order to hit. Cool. Let me get some loot from my dudes. Some shields would be nice. Let's see, the thief is fragile, but he's quick. Another sort of initiative character. Let me see, I want to get like a spear. Okay, we're running low on gold though, and how much do we pay? 204 a day, jeez. I guess I can sell the wine. Alright. Let's do the hunting down with terrorize. My guess is 3 hyenas. Yup. Alright, the gladiators' first battle. Let's get our weaker guys behind. We're in kind of a swampy environment here, so the hyenas are closing in. I'm just gonna use this net. And move these guys into place. There we go. Let's see. Move you behind them. And I love the armor designs in this game. Like, having loot, like having gear in your game that just looks sick makes it so much more satisfying when you acquire it. Like, just having awesome looking armor and helmets. Like, the helmets in this game especially look so cool. And it's pretty cool when you just start out with good characters right off the bat. Looks like this first fight won't be too much of a problem. Alrighty. Nice kill. Good. Like you can see, this guy got the kill, so he gets 115 experience. And he didn't get any damage received. This guy got 2 kills, he got 149 experience. This guy got no kills, but he dealt 147 damage, so he got 81 experience. A little bit of a rainy swamp. Alright, let's go collect our money. In Karakan, and then I guess we'll do the thieves. Hopefully we have better luck with this run. Drive off nomads, sure. Let's see, there's some people we could hire, but I don't really feel particularly strongly about any of them. Let's see, let me get some armor. What is this? Nomad robe for 30. Okay. Might be good to get another shield. I'll give you a shield. Alright, I can't get anything else. Alright, let's see how the gladiators do. What do we got? Cutthroats, outlaws, and slingers. Let's just avoid them for now. Okay. This dude doesn't have, like, almost anything. So you just chill for now. They're gonna come out towards us. Okay. These dudes have just butcher knives and clubs. This guy's a sword. Put you in the net, sword boy. And then we close zone in. Alright. Nice hit. I should have given you a net or something so you'd be more useful. I'll just keep you back here. Alright, miss, miss. Miss. Block. Nice. Nice. Let's go try to stun him. Miss. Miss, miss. Okay. Yeah, butcher knives are cleavers, and cleavers can chop off heads, so you gotta be careful with those. But they are useful against zombies, because if a zombie's head gets cut off in this game, it won't come back from the dead. But we're not gonna deal with undead for right now. Maybe later. There's another kill. These dudes are running. Okay. Oof. Alright. Nice kill. Nice. Good job, boys. Yeah, the gladiators they're pretty good against, like, these types of nomads and stuff. Alright, you. Let's see. Let's give you this. Let's give you a level up. I'm just gonna do this. Let's just get Colossus. I just like having Colossus off the bat. Some people say it's not a good thing, but I like having the extra health. You need something better than a frickin'... I'll give you the butcher knife for now. Now these guys are closing in on us. A few outlaws, a few cutthroats. That's... The outlaws are gonna have good gear, though. That's what I don't want to frickin' deal with. Yeah. Alright. So can I make it back to Karakan in time? Yeah. To not get hit. There we go. Alright. First regiment is here. Yeah, they're scared. Yeah, you're scared. You scared. You're scared. Alright. Let's see. I need to look at the gear. I like how you can hear the arena. Is there an arena here, actually? I thought there was an arena. Yeah, it is. You know what? Should we fight in the arena? Equip up to 3 of your men with arena colors. Enter the arena again to start the fight against 3 Noxahers. Gets 670 crowns. Alright, well, let's try this. Let's put the arena collar on you. You. And you. Let's give the crowd something to cheer for. Alright. We have 3 Noxahers. These are basically ghouls. Sort of like, they're just corpse-eating monsters. Let's see, we could just let them come to us. Because they're just gonna run directly towards us. Okay, I guess not. Those ones are waiting. Nice. There we go. And these things, the Noxahers, will eat... Ah, gosh darn it! I didn't want it to do that. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, so they'll eat dead bodies and get stronger, basically. And he swallowed my guy! Let him out of there! Okay, let's focus on the big guy and get our dude out of its belly. Oh, shoot. Come on. No. No. Darn it! I'm screwed. I'm doomed. One of my guys got swallowed. And the other guy... Oh yeah, I think we're screwed. This might have been too tough. Yeah. Alright. And my game just crashed. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, There we go. Alright, well, we just crashed a desktop. Yeah, the arena was too tough. I underestimated... You gotta make sure that the freaking ghouls can't eat the dead bodies. Yeah. I actually could show off my original run with all my late game loot and gear. So if you want, I can show these dudes. This is day 322 or something. And like, this is what my party looks like. So, this dude, level 12. And they have like great swords and all kinds of crazy armor. Spear tank, beefy tank, spearman, great swordsman, like just all kinds of stuff. Ingmar the Bannerman, Arbalester. So yeah, it's really fun just getting your guys up to this level where they can have the crazy swag armor. But yeah. Let's see, what else? I had a few other runs going. This was my Southern Mercenaries run. So I think this is day 100 I made it to. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I got pretty far. Oh yeah, this guy, Big Papa, my sergeant. So he has a banner that inspires everyone, and then he got this assassin's mask on. It's pretty cool. And then this guy has a fire lance. I call him Fat Hal because he's fat, so he has extra HP but less fatigue. But he's also been traumatized, unfortunately. Let's see, what else? Blood Ravens? Veteran Expert. Oh, I probably have Veteran Economic difficulty. Wilfried, yeah. These guys looked like they were getting pretty strong. Hasso the Headlopper. Yeah, this was my Anatomist run. Anatomist is really interesting. They're sort of like witch, like plague doctors or something. But they basically are interested in studying the bodies of different creatures and so on, or I think also even humans, so they're an interesting bunch. And then this was my peasant militias run. Yeah, this was my peasant militia. So this I hadn't gotten quite as far, but I gotten far enough where I have a banner and like my guys have like raider gear on. Decent armor. It's like level 5s, level 4s, nothing special here. But just an example of like what kind of party you could have later on in the game. Yeah. Alright, what do you say? Should we do one more? Let's maybe do one more. I want to try one more run. And let's see. Gladiators? Yeah, we shouldn't have done the arena that early. That was a mistake. I'm just gonna do... Okay, I'm between Lone Wolf and just a new company. So if there's any preference, Lone Wolf, you start with a single experienced hedge knight and great equipment, but low funds. And if the hedge knight dies, the campaign ends. So it's like, that one guy is the player. New company is just you start with 3 average guys and you can go wherever you want. And you have a decent amount of funds to start. I don't get very far with the Lone Wolf start, usually speaking. I think we'll go for actually just a new company, and we're gonna call ourselves the Skullcrackers. The Skullcrackers. Unexplored map. And this is going to be my last attempt. We'll see how far we go. Huzzah. Alright. Hugo. Totally average, has literally nothing going for him. This guy is hesitant. This guy is fearless, though. That's good to see. Alright, 50 armor. Okay. Alright. Let's head to this village. There's a lot of farmhands here. Farmhands are generally a pretty good hire early on. Let's take the farmhands that we got. Get 3 dudes here. Team player. Brute. Plus 15% damage on a hit to the head. It would be good to give him a flail. This guy's afraid of green skins and he's irrational. Alright. This guy's a bleeder. Well, everybody kind of sucks, but that's just how it is sometimes. Let's get some fields. Padded leather armor is nice. I'm gonna grab that. What do we need? We need a helmet. We need like 2 helmets. Take the Akaton cap. And the spear. It's 50 tier armor. Alright, Hugo. You're kind of... Let's see, you will give this. And this. You will get this. You will get this hat. Come on. There we go. And... Man, you guys suck. Yeah, these bros are kind of bad, but It's the best we got for now. The least we can do is give them some equipment. Alright, I think this is good. Good to start with. You need a weapon. Get a shield. And a bludgeon. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna try to stun them with your bludgeon. You get a knife. You get a knife. Alright. Alright, let's see. What kind of work can we get? Drive off brigands. Need to be paid more. Return the staff. Let's just do this. We have 6 dudes. This guy's only 30. He's a beggar, though. He probably sucks. He's a brute and a team player. Interesting. Or no, this guy. He has 3 stars in melee defense. He's afraid of beasts and he's irrational. Definitely giving shields early on is a good idea because they just keep your bros alive. You also need a hat. Get a hat for you. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go and do the thieves to start. And we'll get 190. Yeah, shields and helmets are the most important, I think, early on. Spears are very good. Alright. I only see one little shield here. Okay. See, they're probably gonna start charging us here, yeah? Okay. Let's just do spear brace. This Axeman is coming in. Yeah, so this guy has a woodcutter's axe. We have this round swing, so this swings all around us, but it would also hit our ally there. Let's give a whack with that. Nice hit with just the dagger. Alright. Nice hit. Okay. Nice kill. Alright, nice thing with crossbows is if the crossbow is already loaded, you can still shoot it even if someone's in your melee range. So like I can just point blank blast this guy and then pull out the knife. That guy's down. Let's move. This flail dude doesn't have a helmet. Oh man, that's what I was worried about. Yeah. Yeah, this game teaches you that, you know, sometimes you gotta just accept that a certain amount of your party will die. Alright, good. He made them run. This is, like, it's really good to get the surround on your enemies because that can break their resolve, so they'll stop fighting and start trying to run away. So just by surrounding your enemy, you can make them scared enough to run. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Yeah, definitely focus down whoever's still fighting first. Yeah, unless you... Yeah, see... You can also kill fleeing enemies, and it'll affect the morale of the enemies that are still fighting. Nice. Now they're all running. Nice. And we're gonna run y'all down. Okay. And... there we go. Go. There we go. We lost one dude, but I think he was the beggar. He might have been the beggar. And we got some armor and some weapons and shields. Yeah, that first fight against thieves is always so huge in terms of loot. Because now... let's take a look here. We have pretty good armor for everybody. What am I doing? There we go. Should we keep... I think we'll keep him as a two-hander. Dude. Let's give the better daggers to our men. And give knives. Yeah, if I remember to use the knives. Usually I just kill the bandits. But everybody says knife them down for the loot, so... There's also a short sword here. Give you a short sword. Okay. A lot of it, like, equipping stuff and, like, trying to figure out what kind of build you want to do for everyone is a big part of this game. Let's see. Anyone to hire? I don't think I'm gonna hire any of these dudes. Ruins of old. Find a long way to the southwest. I don't know if I want to do that. Drive off brigands. Let's do that. Alright, I think let's just go drive off these brigands. I'll get this leather lamellar armor, actually, because it's just looking nice. There we go. There we go. I think we're ready to go fight some more brigands. Alright, we're on our way to the deserted shelter. I don't want to take this fight at night. Let's just rest until morning. Some raiders? The raiders? I thought they might be thugs. We might outnumber them, though. Yeah, there's only 4 of them. Let's first shoot at this guy. Nice hit! Holy moly, that's a great opening shot. Right to the face. 2 of them have shields, and the other 2 don't have shields or helmets on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can go around the side here. Or I can just go... Yeah, this tree is blocking movement. Maybe we'll have you be like a flanker. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'll do for now. Okay. This guy's a boar spear. It would be nice to get that. Point blank miss. Let's just close in and try to take down this dude. Miss. Okay, I guess we'll get right there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yikes. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Nope. Starting to get worried about my crossbow man. Nice, he's running. Okay. Let's try to stun him. Didn't work. Oh yeah, we started a new run. If you left and came back, we went through a battle where we had a single survivor, and then I was like, it's time to retire this company. This wasn't a good start. That was the Beast Slayers run earlier. But we're just doing a normal start for this one. Alright. Can we, Alright, this is what people say you should do. See, he's stuck now. So everybody's gonna pull out their daggers, and we're gonna give him the old Julius Caesar treatment. Puncture. Yeah. Yeah, we had to just say GG earlier. Oh, I gotta use the puncture attack, not the regular stab. Run them down. Then we can get all of his armor. So we're just gonna harvest this guy for his armor. There we go. Look at that! Everyone leveled up! And we got some armor! Let's go! Boom! Armor, weapons, shields, loot, money. Worked out just fine. Didn't have to doubt for a second. Let's just say our ambition will be to get friendly level with a town. Now, that's usually the easiest. But look at this, across the board level ups. Let's get some of this gear on our boys. Yes. Sure. Look at all this freaking armor. Let's see, who needs armor? Everybody has solid armor already. Boo. We're gonna put spears in your hands. Yes. Alright, Ulfred the Fearless, you're my archer. You're gonna get fast adaptation. Low morale. Low fatigue. There we go. Harold the Slow, you're my melee man. Get this. I like resolve. I like knowing that they're gonna stand and fight. Just give you 9 lives, why not? Just make sure you survive. I think a minimum of 40 in morale. Get more health. This guy, Bjarn, he's a bleeder. Hugo. Let's do this. I'm just gonna get I'm just gonna get Colossus. Holy crap, your resolve is trash. This guy has 3 stars in melee defense though, so that's nice to see. If we can just fix his resolve, he'd be much better off. Yeah, I'm gonna get Colossus. +4 there. +3, +3. Alright. Everybody's looking pretty good. Let's get our money. I'm getting around time to wrap things up soon, so let's see if we can... I want to get like a nice solid fight or something done before we wrap things up for the day. But let's see, what kind of quests do we have? Caravan. You know, we could do that, or we could do find the ruins. Let's do the caravan. And I don't think I'm gonna... I could hire, like, this guy's 90. Let's see. 2 stars in melee, actually. Spartan and Brave. Not bad. Not bad at all. Give him a shield. Give him a sword or a bludgeon. Yeah. There's also a wooden flail. Who's the guy? I have a guy who can hit the head, yeah. So let's give him the flail. This guy will get plus 15% chance. We'll get a total of plus 25% chance to hit the head. We'll call him the head hunter. Alright, that's enough for now. And we're gonna join the trading caravan and hope that the travels are not too bad. Let's get at least the first ambition fulfilled, the get to friendly relations with a faction. Alright, we got some caravans, some soldiers walking around. The roads seem pretty well traveled. Failstein? Failstein? The name of that town is kind of funny. Nightingale Valley. A woman jumps out of the tree line beside the path. Oh, thank the gods, my prayers have been answered. Please come quick, my grandpap has fallen down the well. She turns and hurries away as though you've already agreed to help her. Hugo glances at you and shrugs. Alright, I guess we can help her. You decide it's worth your time to go and take a look. The old man was doing repairs. Oh, okay, Hugo gets euphoric. Nobody's ever there to save me. Okay, well, Hugo got in a good mood. That's nice, I guess. Good for Hugo. Alright. Nice. This place is well supplied, so prices will be better here. And, let's look at the hirees. Caravan hand for 240. That's not a bad choice. Another one for 650. Let's take him. 2 stars in melee, 1 star in ranged. Okay. I guess a sword will fit you, and then a 50 tier armor. And a hat. Yeah. We need more spears. We don't have enough spears. That's what we're missing, you know? We got 2 spearmen here, and then like 2 swordsmen, and a flail, and a club. And then a 2-handed axe and a crossbow. Like, actually, this start is already going much better than the earlier one did. Sure, let's get another thieves mission. And we head out into the swamps. engage these thieves. Thugs and a single poacher. Nice shot. Alright, yeah, they're gonna rush forward now. Now, we are in a swamp, so it's gonna make a little bit harder to move. We're gonna spend more fatigue trying to move through the swampy landscape here. So yeah, that'll limit us a little bit. Alrighty. You come around this way. This dude's got a pickaxe. That's bad for armor. Alright, advance. Alright, you hang back, I guess, for now. And, yeah, there's like so many different types of enemies in this game, too. There's all kinds of, there's orcs and goblins, there's zombies and other types of undead, ghouls and freaking dragons and krakens and crazy stuff that I've like, there are things I haven't even reached in this game. It takes like so long to progress in this game, and I think it might, like, some people might be turned off a bit by it because it takes so much time, but I think there's something so addicting about it, like seeing how far you can get. And there we go, we did morale damage just by standing next to that guy. Yeah, let's just keep moving. And yeah, I think if you put some time in and you're willing to sort of like let this game beat you down a bit and figure out how it works and so on, that you can get a really rewarding, addicting gameplay experience out of this game. Nice, there we go. We're routing these thieves, these brigands now. Nice. Let's move up to the archer. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna finish you off. The archer's just noping out of here now. He's like, I've had enough of this. Nice hit. There we go. Nice. Okay, I guess the archer isn't technically fleeing yet. He went hiding in the murky water, I think. Yeah, there it is. Can't even reach him with my crossbow. Come on, dude, just give up. I'll let you live if you want to run away, like, just... Come on, man. He's like, I still have a shot. Everyone else got killed. And we didn't get a single one of them. But I still have a chance, me with my little bow here. Yeah, just let him go. There we go. Let's collect our pay. Yeah. Oh, some dire wolves. We could fight the dire wolves. Yeah, we can fight some dire wolves. There's only 3 of them. Yeah, the sound effects the creatures make are also awesome in this. Woo. Everybody close in on the wolves. let's kill these wolves. Dire wolves. That one is already running. Nice. Okay. Bring you down. Bring you around the side. Alright, just, I guess, yeah, you can see how we can't move as much in the swampy mess that we're in. Alright, just hang in there, Archer. There we go. Alright, get this around. You can move down one. Jeez Louise, no! Alright. We didn't do a great job protecting our crossbow boy there. That could have gone a little better. Alright, well. That one's running. Oh, whoops. Yeah, you get 2 chances to act. So you can skip your first turn and still get to do something after letting enemies move around and stuff. There we go, now they're both running. Okay, we're good. Hopefully my crossbow guy survives with an injury. If not, too bad, we'll get another one. It's early game things. We can get a little experience by killing this thing, so... Yeah, they really knocked it out of the park with the sound effects that creatures make. Yeah, this guy went down. That's too bad. He was level 2. This guy leveled up. This guy leveled up. We got some adrenaline glands from the wolves. That's too bad. Let's see. We're gonna have to get a new ranged character. Let me try out this flagellant. He's a survivor. I'll take him. I'm a survivor. He has 3 stars in fatigue, 3 stars in initiative. Let's go. That's interesting. He doesn't have any good combat skills, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's level up you. Let's level up our boys. I think you need Colossus. Actually, you have a cut artery. Ugh, that sucks. 9 lives, just for the... keep them from dying. Okay. Get you gifted. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're gonna have to get another bro who can shoot stuff for us. Let's get another quest. No way! I'll need some time to think about that. Deliver a box. About a day west. Alright, we're heading back to Dinkle's Mark. And, it's been a while since I did anything on this channel. I think I might do a few more streams of different games that I've been enjoying. More in the indie RPG adjacent space. I think that would be pretty chill. So, we're gonna have this stream for today. I think I'll maybe stream more of this another time. I am getting a little hungry. I might have to wrap this up and go get something to eat soon. But let's see if we can get this friendly relations with a faction first. Alright, you know what? If we complete this, we might actually be able to complete the ambition. Man, I need some spears. Spears are kind of expensive here, though. And there we go. We just did it. An ambition fulfilled. Deciding that Dinkle's Mark is a good place to invest your efforts, you decide to offer the protection of the company and take up any work suitable to your talents. We gain renown. Everyone's in good spirit. And, this has been a much better start. I think the normal start to the game, you get a decent chance to... Like, look at this. We got level 3... Level 2, level 2. You know, a bunch of guys made it to level 2, and somebody made it to level 3. We got Raider gear already. And, I think we'll just pick up from here in the next time that I decide to do this. So, I think we're gonna call it there for now. But thank you so much for watching. I highly recommend this game. It's super brutally addicting, challenging. I guess, tactical RPG. Great dark medieval vibes. Great music, art, sense of humor in the writing. Really enjoy it. And, we're gonna save and quit. And I hope to catch y'all in the next one. So, see ya. Bye-bye.